Hello dear students, today we will discuss about position vector. So here suppose here we consider that this one is a object, or we consider that particle. It is present in xy plane. Here we consider that so this one is x axis and this one we consider that y axis. Okay, so here we want to find out a position of a particle or position of a object. So this reason here we consider that position vectors. So this one we consider that a position vector r. So this position vector always start from a origin. So position vector always start from a origin. Here you already know that. So two vectors, vector A and vector B, and this one we consider that a resultant vector r. By using these two vector we have to find out this resultant vector. So this resultant vector r is equal to vector A plus a vector B. So this reason, suppose vectors are present along x-axis and y-axis. Vectors are present along x-axis and y-axis, those are considered as a component of a resultant vector. For example, here, so two vectors. It means so this one is x-axis and a y-axis, and here we consider that this one is a particle and this one we consider that a position vector. It start from origin. Okay, along x-axis we consider that a component of a resultant vector, and along y-axis we consider that one vector. So this one we consider that a component of this resultant vector along y-axis and component of resultant vector along x-axis. By using these two vector we easily find out this resultant vector. I already told that I is equal to vector A plus a vector B. Okay, so here vector A and a vector B we consider that a component of a vector R. It means vector A present. It means vector A present along x-axis and the B present along y-axis. So this reason x-axis component is A and y-axis component is B. By using this two component we will find out this resultant vector. Okay, if you find out this resultant vector, so that's when we consider that a position vector. So this reason by using this position vector we easily find out the position of a particle present in a coordinate system. And another one, suppose object it is in a moving in a plane, it means xy plane. Suppose we want to find out a position of object, again we consider that so this is position vectors. By using this position vector we will find out the position of a particle. Suppose object it is in a moving in a plane or placed at a particular position in a plane, or we consider that it is in a space. We have to find out this position by using position vector. ಈಗ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಒಳಗದ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೋರಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಪ್ಲೇನ್, ಹೌದಾ? ಈಗ ನಾವೇನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ? ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಹಿಯರ್ we consider that a position vectors. It means a position vector always start from origin. Here we consider that a coordinate system. Yes? Okay. So this reason, so this position vector start from a origin, and by using this position vector we have to find out the position of a object or a position of a body in a coordinate system. Next one, expression of a position vectors. Expression of a position vector. Okay, expression of a position vector. Here, suppose So this one we consider that a particle P. Particle P. So this particle present in a coordinate system. It means so this particle present in a plane. It means XY plane. X axis and Y axis. Here we want to find out this position of a object. So this reason here we consider that a one position vector. So this one is start from origin. Okay, origin to up to point P. Okay. So this one we consider that a one position vector and its value we consider that a R. And here we consider that two components. One is present along x axis, another one present along y axis. You already know that unit vectors. So unit vectors are represented by I cap, j cap and k cap. Along x axis, so unit vector we consider that I cap, y axis j cap and z axis, so that's one we consider that k cap. So here we consider that x and y axis. So this reason here we consider that unit vector along x axis is I cap and y axis is j cap. Okay, so here we want to find out a position of this particle. So this reason along x axis. Along x axis here we consider that x I cap. So this one is a one vector x I cap. And another one we consider that along y axis. So this one is y j cap. Yes. So x is a component along x axis, y is a component along y axis, and I cap and j cap we consider that a unit vectors. I cap present along x axis and j cap present along y axis. So this reason here we want to find out so this resultant vector. It means a resultant vector means a position vector. So this reason, so position vector, okay, OP is a position vector. Why? Because so this O or we consider that this one is origin and this one we consider that a particle. So this reason here we consider that a OP is equal to position vector R. Yes. So this reason here the position vector along x axis, it means x axis component I cap and y axis component here we consider that a y j cap. Sorry, y j cap and x I cap. Okay, so x I cap plus a y j cap. So this one is a vector. It means a position vector. Here we consider that a resultant vector or we consider that a position vector. And here we want to calculate magnitude of this position vector. So magnitude of vector R is equal to whole root of x square plus y square. Whole root of x square plus y square. So this one is a magnitude of this position vector. Is vector R we consider that. So this one is vector R is equal to x I cap plus y j cap. And here we want to calculate a magnitude of this position vector R is equal to whole root of x square plus y square. Okay, you already know that. Here we consider that a modulus of vector R is nothing but a magnitude of a vector. It means here we consider that position vector is R, modulus of vector R is nothing but a magnitude. So this magnitude value we consider that a whole root of x square plus y square. Suppose the particle present in a space. So when particle present in a space, so here we consider that a 3 coordinate to find out the position of a particle. So this reason, when it is in a space, here we consider that x coordinate, y coordinate and a z coordinate. The same thing here, the particle present in a space. We want to find out the position of this particle. It means we consider that x coordinate, y coordinate and z coordinate. Okay, along x axis I cap, we consider that unit vector, y axis j cap and z axis is a k cap. So this reason here the position, suppose here we consider that this one is object x, y and z. Okay, so here x I cap is component along x axis, y j cap component along y axis, and here we consider that z k cap. So this one is a component along z axis. So z axis, x axis and this one is a y axis. So this reason here, so this one we consider that a position vector, it's a start from origin. So this reason the position vector r is equal to x I cap plus y j cap plus z k cap. Suppose we want to find out a magnitude of this position vector, it means modulus of vector r is equal to whole root of x square plus y square plus z square. Okay, x, y, z we consider that a component along x axis, y axis and a z axis. Okay. Next one, suppose the two particles are present in a xy plane. The two particles are present in a xy plane. Here we want to find out the, so next one, addition of vector by analytical method. Okay, so here suppose we consider that two vectors are present in a xy plane. Two vectors are present in a xy plane. So here we want to find out a resultant vector. So how to find out this resultant vector? It means adding of two vector, vector A and vector B, then we will get a resultant vector. So here suppose x axis and y axis, and here if we consider that two vectors, so this one is vector A and this one is a vector B. Vector A and vector B are present in a xy plane. So here we want to find out a resultant vector. So this reason here we consider that addition of vector by analytical method. Okay, so here, so these vectors, suppose we consider that a component along x axis and y axis. So this one is a vector A. So component of vector A along x axis, component of vector A along x axis. So this one is Ax I cap. Ax I cap is a component of a vector A along x axis. And the component of vector A along y axis. So this one we consider that Ay j cap. Ay j cap. So this one is a component of vector A along y axis. And next, components of a vector B along x axis, Bx I cap, along y axis, So this one by j cap is, here we consider that two vector a and b are present in a plane, xy plane. Ax I cap we consider that a component of a vector a along x-axis, and ay j cap is a component vector of vector a along y-axis. Another one we consider that a bx I cap is a component of a vector b along x-axis. By j cap is a component vector along y-axis, component of vector of a b, vector b. So this reason here we consider that a vector a. So vector a, it means a position vector a is equal to, the first one is ax I cap plus ay j cap. So this one is a position vector of a. Vector a is equal to ax I cap plus ay j cap. Suppose we want to find out a vector b. So vector b is equal to, okay, so here bx I cap plus by j cap. So this one is a position vector of b, position vector of a and a position vector of b. So this reason the resultant vector r is equal to, vector a plus vector b. Okay, vector a value ax I cap plus ay j cap, and vector b value bx I cap plus by j cap. So resultant vector r is equal to a vector value ax I cap plus ay j cap plus, why? Because here two vectors, we just add these two vectors, it means, so this one is vector a plus vector b. So vector b bx I cap plus by j cap. So this one is a vector b. So this reason the resultant vector r is equal to, so here the components present along x-axis is one side and component present along y-axis, so that one is considered as another side. Yes. So here take I cap common and j cap common, because these two are a unit vector. So this reason here ax plus bx, otherwise we consider that along x-axis component, we just add along x-axis component, it means ax I cap plus bx j cap plus here, bx I cap, and here ay j cap plus by j cap. So this reason here ax plus by into vector I cap plus ay plus by into vector j cap, unit vector j cap. So this one we consider that a resultant vector. Suppose here we consider that a 3-coordinate system. For 3-coordinate system, vector a, here we consider that only 2 coordinates are there. It means one plane, xy plane is there. Suppose here we consider that a 3-coordinate system. It means a 3-dimensionally. So this reason vector a is equal to the component along x-axis plus component along y-axis plus component along z-axis, and vector b, so component along x-axis, it means bx I cap plus component along y-axis by j cap plus component along z-axis, so that's one is bz k cap. Yes, so here we want to calculate resultant vector. It means a vector A plus a vector B. Vector A plus vector B. Okay, vector A, ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap plus, so vector B, bx I cap plus by j cap plus bz k cap. Yes, so this reason here the final answer resultant vector R is equal to ax plus ax plus bx into I cap plus ay plus by into j cap plus another one is az plus bz into k cap. So this one is a final resultant vector value. Suppose here we consider that two coordinate system, it means object in a plane, and here we consider that object it is in a space. Okay, so this one is 3 coordinate system and this one is a 2 coordinate system. So this one we consider that addition of vectors by analytical method.